Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the best of entertainment. Today, we have a special treat for all the comedy movie lovers out there. Get ready to laugh your hearts out as we count down the top 10 comedy movies for easy watching. These films are guaranteed to put a smile on your face. So, without further ado, let's get started. Kicking off our list at number 10, we have Ride Along. Released in 2014, this film that takes the concept of a ride along with the police and turns it into a hilarious roller coaster ride of comedy and chaos. Kevin Hart and Ice Cube join forces in this buddy cop comedy that has more laughs than a suspect trying to talk their way out of handcuffs. Hart's rapid-fire humor and Cube's deadpan delivery create a dynamic duo that's as mismatched as a criminal trying to fit into a police uniform. Next up, at number 9, we have White Chicks. A comedy that takes the concept of undercover work and turns it into a makeover mishap of epic proportions. Sean and Marlon Wayans don blonde wigs, a ton of makeup, and their best attempts at a feminine voice to infiltrate the world of wealthy white women. It's a film that walks the tightrope of politically incorrect humor, but somehow manages to keep you laughing despite yourself. Coming in at number 8 is Get Hard. Released in 2015, a film that hilariously dives headfirst into the absurdity of its premise, leaving you laughing harder than a malfunctioning laugh track. Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart join forces in this comedy that takes the concept of preparation to new and outrageous heights. Ferrell's over-the-top antics and Hart's rapid-fire delivery create a comedic duo that bounces off each other with perfect timing. At number 7, we have Central Intelligence. This comedy masterpiece, released in 2016, is a film that proves that even the unlikeliest duo can save the day. Kevin Hart and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson team up in this action comedy where Hart's high-pitched screams and Johnson's bulging muscles create a dynamic duo that is equal parts hilarious and awe-inspiring. It's a story that takes the classic high school reunion trope and injects it with more explosions and absurdity than you'd find in a fireworks factory. Our number 6 spot goes to The Other Guys. This film, released in 2010, is a buddy cop comedy that proves that being the other guys doesn't mean you can't steal the show. Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg team up as a mismatched pair of detectives, one with a penchant for paperwork and the other with a penchant for, well, let's just say he's not the sharpest tool in the police arsenal. Together, they stumble through a case that takes them from hilarious mishap to hilarious mishap, leaving you questioning whether they're crime fighters or just crime attractors. Halfway through our list, we have Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy at number 5. This comedy flick, released in 2014, is a satirical tour de force that proves that in the world of news reporting, accuracy takes a backseat to perfectly coiffed hair and a dazzling smile. Will Ferrell shines as Ron Burgundy, a legendary anchor whose ego is as inflated as his hairdo. This film hilariously lampoons the absurdity of the 1970s news industry, where journalistic integrity seems to be as rare as a unicorn sighting. Taking the 4th spot is Blended. This comedy film, released in 2014, is a light-hearted and entertaining film that showcases the comedic chemistry between Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. The movie offers a mix of slapstick humor, witty one-liners, and heartwarming moments. Sandler's signature comedic style shines through, delivering his characteristic goofiness and physical comedy. In the 3rd position, we have Daddy's Home. Released in 2015, is a film that explores the eternal struggle of two dads vying for the title of most awkward father figure. Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg team up once again in this comedy that takes the concept of a blended family to hilariously cringe-worthy heights. It's a battle of wits, or lack thereof, as they compete for the affection of their shared children, leaving you wondering if maturity is simply a myth when it comes to parenting. Remember, a dance battle always helps. Coming in at number 2, we have Dumb and Dumber. This comedy film, released in 1994, is a comedic masterpiece that proves that intelligence isn't a prerequisite for laughter. This film takes the concept of dumb to a whole new level, leaving your brain cells wondering if they took an extended vacation. But hey, Sometimes you just need a break from intellectual humor and dive headfirst into a pool of unabashed stupidity. And finally, claiming the top spot on our list of the top 10 comedy movies is none other than Grown Ups. This is an underrated comedy, released in 2010. If you're a fan of silly shenanigans and enjoy watching Sandler and his buddies goof off on-screen, you might find enough chuckles to keep you entertained. This is one of my favorites for the light-heartedness and relatable aspects. That concludes our countdown of the top 10 comedy movies of all time. We hope you enjoyed this laughter-filled journey through some of the greatest films in the genre. Whether you're in the mood for witty one-liners, slapstick humor, or heartwarming comedic moments, these movies had it all. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next time with another countdown.